Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the All-American Great Eldora Dirt Track Speedway, where I just fucked up the intro completely. But anyways, today we are going to be running this amazing dirt track, and today we are going to find out who is going to make the race. We have 17 drivers, top 10 advance, the rest go home. So 17 drivers, if I did the math correctly, 30 drivers maximum, top 10 advance, and we would have 7 drivers left over that would not make it. So I did the math correctly. So, who will be in this amazing, or who's going to be in this heat, I guess? Well, let's go ahead and take it to that, shall we? Before starting lineup. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We have the number 80, I think that's the 81 of Rob Racer. He will start next to the number 84 of Noah Breeze. Let's do this. Trevor Halowski will start next to Tip Foster. Kyle Free will start next to Chris Poindexter. Henry Duran will start next to Dane Amon. Matty Ortiz will start next to Corbin Forster. Coldy Grote will start next to Sean Billman. Jay Jefferson will start next to Gabe Nunes. Will Watterson will start next to What If Racing. And last place, Benjamin Roberto. So let's get this race underway, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that in this race, the top 10 advance while the others go home. So the guys in the back have to get their way up towards the front of the field while the rest of the drivers have to work their way, stay up in the top 10, and they will be happy. So we'll take it to the number 81 of Rob Racer. Gonna roll off this rocky road. And it's going to be a crazy battle. We have 10 laps of action. Pace car rolls off. We're about to get this race underway. And here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Oh, let's go. Heat racing, boys. Rob Racer already trying to stick to the bottom, trying to get his way, keep first, and that's what he will do. Here goes Trevor Halowski under the 84. Noah Breeze, he will clear him. He led the first lap. We have several laps to go in this race, but we will take it back to the field here. This 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and here's your battle for 10th. Jay Jefferson currently in it right now. We will take it here. Sorry about my frame rate. It's a little odd on this track. Right now, as you can see, that Chris Poindexter is the last car in, and now he's lost it to the number 18 of, I think that's Bill Watterson. Confirmed? Yes. Sorry, I'm still bad at these names. But there's What If Racing trying to race his way in. He has to gain one more position, and What If will be the one who will advance into the thing. Meanwhile, on the other side here, Chris Poindexter and Benjamin Roberto, sorry. Battling it out here. What If really getting close to Tip Foster's rear corner panel, trying to turn him, get him up into the top 10. But there's Coldy Grote on the high side. Coldy Grote could lose this position and not make it into the actual Eldora race. Question is, who will finish in the top 10? There's 3 wide right there. Coldy Grote is in 11th. He will not make it to the thing as of right now, but he has to gain one more spot. But in up there is Jay Jefferson, and they're trying really hard to get their way up towards the heat race here because a lot of these drivers want to get a win. Some of these drivers here are advancing that have actually won a race. Anyways, we have 3 laps to see who is it going to be. Jay Jefferson's on the verge of losing this heat race. Gabe Nunes is on the high side. He's going to overtake that 21 on the bottom. The bottom side always works at Eldora. But right now, Jay Jefferson is out of this heat, out of the Eldora race because of, top 10, duh. You got 2 more laps to see this. Will Gabe Nunes make it in? He's the last car in the top 10, so he would be the last car to advance. 1 more lap around this track. This is your battle for the final spot to enter. Gabe Nunes holds off Cole DeGroat, but Cole DeGroat is the last. He won't make it if he does not catch up to Gabe Nunes. Right now, it does not seem that way. Gabe Nunes will advance, and Cole DeGroat would be the first car to not advance into the heat races. Other drivers that did not make it: Jay Jefferson, Corbett Forster, Chris Poindexter, not Sean Billman, Dana Mon, and the 17 of Benjamin Roberto. They did not make it into the heat race, the Eldora race. Sorry, they failed to get into the top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, the lineup is set. Let's go ahead and my voice. Let's go ahead and let's take it to the Eldora race, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the actual Eldora race. We're going to be running 50 laps, so this one's going to be a crazy shootout. So here is your lineup here. As you can tell, most of these drivers that you see here made it due to the heat races. For example, somebody. One person failed to qualify. And I think that one person had to be in Gabe. No, there he is. Never mind. I was going to say Gabe Nunes was the one failed to qualify. But one person failed to qualify this race. The others are right here. You can see the lineup. Matthew Tyler is on the pole. Jared Lewis in second. Levi McIntyre in third. Brad Severs fourth. Trickle Dickle fifth. Rob Racer sixth. Luke Bergowski seventh. Nick Santiago eighth. Kyle Free ninth. Dylan Rash 10th. Jack Devaney 11th. Tim Foster 12th. Noah Bree starts 13th, Jerry Boschetti 14th, Henry Duran 15th, James Bowles 16th, Ben Roberts 17th, Christian Sanford 18th, Connor Metz 19th, Trevor Halowski 20th, Gabe Nunes 21st, Cameron Tracy 22nd, Brownie Tababan 23rd, Hatchet Kachu 24th, Base Bailey in 25th, Todd Shigarski 26th, Bill Watterson 27th, Jay Stapleton 28th, and the last car is Ryan Pacernak or What If Racing. So now, let's go ahead and let's get into the race, shall we? So here is the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
And they're off and run. I don't know if they did command or not. I didn't hear it. There they are. They're about to get underway. You can see my frame rate's being a piece of shit, but that's how it is on dirt tracks. Matthew Tyler's going to go ahead and take the lead here. We got Levi McIntyre in the second row trying to push him underneath, but Jared Lewis had a good, he's trying to get a good start. They're pretty dead even into turn one. Now Matthew Tyler has a lot of space, but here comes Levi McIntyre. In this race, 0 cautions. You wreck. But here comes Levi McIntyre, almost underneath of the 88. Levi McIntyre trying to get his first win of the season. He could get it today. It would be a good victory for this 99 team to get a nice little victory, but he is so far not getting any ground on the 88 of Matthew Tyler. Will he be able to get it or not? We will have to find out and see. 3 laps have been completed in this race. We have a long way to go, ladies and gentlemen. A long way to go. Matthew Tyler still holds that lead. He started on the pole, and he's led every lap so far. Levi McIntyre follows him in second. Trickle Dickle third. Luke Bergowski up to fourth. And there is Jared Lewis in fifth. Jack Devaney sixth. There's Noah Breeze. He's trying. Wow, he's really trying to work his way up the front there. There's Brad Severs, Henry Duran. You can see all the side-by-side battles go on. Last place being Cameron Tracy. But up at the front is Matthew Tyler. Levi McIntyre not gaining any sorts of ground yet. But will he be able to is the question before the end of this race. Question will be if pit stops will be a factor. I don't think it really will be, but you never know. Trickle Dickle moves on the high side. He will lose a lot of ground. But here comes Levi McIntyre. He gained a lot of track position up there. Here comes Levi McIntyre. He is gaining positions, but at the same time, now he's on the high side. He's going to give the advantage to Matthew Tyler to get more space between him and Levi. Levi known to be very well at dirt ovals. We'll see if he can master this track yet again. It's going to be a crazy race for sure. Levi McIntyre now being challenged for second. Let's go to his camera perspective. There's a 3-car battle for second between him, Trickle Dickle, and Luke Brogowski. These 3 drivers right here looking to get a good finish. 2 out of these 3 drivers are winners. 3 drivers out of the top 5 are in have had a win. Wait, Jared Lewis win a race? I believe so. I don't know. I may be wrong. But side by side for third, Luke Brogowski goes underneath the world's most popular Truck Series driver, Trickle Dickle. And now behind him, Jared Lewis working really hard to get past him for fourth. Field is really starting to spread out right now. Levi McIntyre trying to regain his position and get back up. It's Matthew Tyler to pass him for the lead if he can. If he can. Trickle Dickle now working underneath Luke Brogowski, trying to put him up the track and see if he can get him to go up the track. Get his position back. Nearly turns him. Trickle Dickle got really loose exiting that corner. Nearly spun him and Luke Brogowski out. But he saves it. Now he's side by side yet again. 14 laps completed in this one. Side by side battle for third. This track is not a very easy track. You always have to force yourself left and right so you don't slide and ram into any walls or opponents. Luke Brogowski is going to fall to 5th. Jared Lewis is gaining his positions like he should. He's been wanting to do it all season, and this is the time he's had it. But he's about to lose that position again to Luke Brogowski. He's about to gain his position back from Jared Lewis, and that's what he will do. Levi McIntyre and Matthew Tyler still haven't gained much ground yet. Almost a second splits those 2 apart. See Jared Lewis trying to get back up towards Luke Brogowski. We have 17 laps completed in this race. Let's go to a battle behind here. Well, let me first get this. Here's the battle right here. Game Nudes and Henry Duran go side by side for 8th. This is a battle for 8th. Gabe Nudes and Henry Duran are battling it out there. See a little bit of a... yeah. There's James Bowles. James Bowles, I believe, is running... where is he running at? Where is he running at? He's running... 26th. Not a great spot for James Bowles at this point. And there's Hachu Kachu. Whoa, nearly getting into the 18 truck. Nearly getting into him. Hachu Kachu not being seen ever since Martinsville, where he nearly won the race. But ever since that, he has barely been showing up. Hachu Kachu looking, trying to regain his ground. He made it in this race, so that's something to be happy about, I guess. The front, Matthew Tyler still has the lead. We're about halfway done with this race. Matthew Tyler really pulling away from Levi McIntyre, but up here is Trickle Dickle and Luke Brogowski. They're battling for the 3rd spot. This battle heats up. We'll take a quick commercial break in this race, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway to the checkered flag, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Eldora 100. You're watching the PR Red Pig Racing Network. We will be back in a few short moments.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Fucking goddamn fucking goddamn fucking fuck
ass. Don't go into turn 3. Don't go into turn 3. God, no. Jerry, don't go into turn 3. Think of your wife. Think of your kids. Don't do it, Jerry. You have so much to live for. Don't go into turn 3. Jerry! Jerry! Why'd you do it, Jerry? Why'd you go into turn 3? We told you not to. No! Jerry! Kentucky Speedway, the most dangerous corner in NASCAR. Dramatic commercial is dramatic. Fuck me.
Today's presentation of NASCAR Twisted Tea Truck Series Action live from Eldora is presented by Metallica. It's a great band. Really great band. Matthew Tyler has led all the laps. He's had a good lead over Matthew Tyler. Matthew Tyler still has yet to gain any sorts of ground on Matthew Tyler. 28 laps completed in this race. Matthew Tyler's looking to get his first win of the season. Levi McIntyre could say the same. Third place, however, Trickle Dickle won at Daytona. He would love to get his chances up to get into the playoffs. And here's a battle for fourth between Luke Brogowski and Jared Lewis. Luke Brogowski being widely known in the PRN series, as he's running in every single series on the channel, including the VidMe Cup series. So far, he has won in several different series, twice even here, I believe. Right now, he's being challenged by Jared Lewis for the 4th spot. Right now, Jared Lewis is looking to get, I believe, his first win of the season, if not second. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I think he won at Watkins Glen last week. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I recorded it. That's my excuse, but I don't know. Could be close. Levi McIntyre, if he's ever gained anything, it's barely anything to Matthew Tyler, who's up in the lead. It's close to say that Matthew Tyler has this victory, but if anything, this race is yet to be decided, as there is only 17 laps to go. Matthew Tyler has not won a race, and he's came close several times, but just has not gotten the victory that he so desperately desires. Levi McIntyre can say the same. He hasn't even been up towards front. This is actually his first time being towards up the front of the track at a race this season. That should help get his confidence up. Not really much of any battles happening right now. You can see the cars here. There's one with one of the Taco Bell trucks. Alfrey. Last place. Let's go to the last place. There's a battle right there. Hatchikachu and Frony Tobobbin. Ooh, a little contact there between those two. Seen them touch a little bit before they exchange positions. Catch you nearly in the wall on that exchange. But there's Matthew Tyler. Matthew Tyler's about to get into some lap traffic here. As you can see, they're pretty close to each other. 12 laps to go. That's not something Matthew Tyler wants, but something Levi McIntyre could so desperately need to get back up towards the front of the field. It's going to be a close race for the finish, that's for sure. We're going to have 10 laps to go. Races are definitely going to be intense. Levi McIntyre did not really gain anything on this lap. He's not really gaining at all. But he has gained some momentum. You see the lap cars really in the sights of Matthew Tyler, but it's costing him some ground between him and Levi McIntyre, sorry. Levi McIntyre trying to get his first win. I keep saying that because that's what he's trying to do. But he has yet to gain any sort of momentum here. 9 laps to go in this race. You can see Katsu and Frony Tobabin battling it out for the final spot. Not a great day for these drivers, including James Bowles, who was doing so good. Won at California just a few short weeks ago, but just now not having such a great race at a dirt track. There's Matthew Tyler. If he gains anything on these laps cars, it's going to be a crazy experience for him. But he is nowhere to be seen with those yet. Matthew Tyler, there you could see the lapped cars on the spectator cam. But I don't think it'll be enough time for Matthew Tyler to get up towards them. Unless one of those two drivers up at the front can hit each other and cause a wreck, it's not going to be a close battle between Matthew Tyler and Levi McIntyre. See these two up ahead. You can see these two are having quite a battle. They're getting really close to each other's bumpers, nearly spinning each other out on several different exchanges. There's Matthew Tyler, and Levi McIntyre has not gained much of anything. We'll go to this battle because this battle could change the race if any mistakes were to have been made. But 3 laps to go in this race, and this time by when Matthew Tyler crosses that line. Tobabin gains a lot of ground on that exchange on Katsu. 2 laps to go in this race. Matthew Tyler's been a dominant driver this entire race. He may even get the victory today. He's got 1 more lap to prove it. Here it goes. Matthew Tyler's going to lead these guys to the white flag spots by Credit One National Bank. It's the white flag here. Nothing to stop Matthew Tyler. Levi McIntyre is nowhere to be seen. Matthew Tyler is going to come down turn 4. He's going to win the Eldora 100 here at Eldora. Matthew Tyler gets the victory. Levi McIntyre gets a very, very close first place, but he ends up runner-up. Standings are as follows here. Matthew Tyler wins it. Levi McIntyre in 2nd. Trickle Dickle 3rd. Jared Lewis in 4th. Luke Borgowski 5th. Jack DeVinny 6th. Noah Breeze in 7th. Henry Durant 8th. Gabe Nunes in 9th. And Connor Metz rounds out your top 10. That's your final stats, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you all so much for watching this amazing race here from Eldora. We will see you next week at, let me look at this real quick, Phoenix. Wild Wild West 400 live from Phoenix will be showcased next week. Thank you all so much for watching this. This was the Eldora 100. We will see you next week. My name is Taylor from the PRN Big Racing Network, and we thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one, everybody.